What's going on, everybody? Doc here, Average Gamer Guys, back again. Last day on Earth action, and season is over. New season has begun, and it's time for some settlement progress updates. So, I want to share where we are with the settlement, but I'm going to hold off on doing that because I am very, very close to a big update. I need a few. I honestly need probably another, maybe week or so, and then we'll be jumping into just kind of a big overview on a few things. But as you well know, with season end comes a lot of stuff, and you know how we do it here on the channel. We have been saving up our mercenary contracts. We have been saving up all of the goodies we have. So our goal today, we're going to crack some mercenary contracts. We're going to see what upgrades we can get done. We're going to jump into some expeditions. I'll give you a quick overview on where we're at in terms of expeditions. If you're just joining us, we are actually very close to our next daily loot. We have great daily loot. We have Ghost Town complete. We're sitting at Destroyed Station level 30. We have 30 complete. We're trying to get on to 31. So we have 10 levels to go to get done before we have Destroyed Station complete. And then we are sitting at level 25 complete. So on to 26 for Old Train Station. So we're doing pretty good. We get some fantastic daily loot. The last time we did this, we were able to get a few additional daily loot. So I'm hoping we can kind of get a few levels complete here today and get that done. Now, what's crazy is we have almost 400 mercenary tags, which is wild. We also already have 25 contracts online, ready to go. We're going to do over 100 mercenary contracts today, which means we are guaranteed a very rare from this. We're looking for a few. We'll take any that we can get, and hopefully we get a whole bunch of stripes to get us some upgrades. So the cool part is it's very rare that we get to do this. So very excited. We're going to trade up for 50. Sitting at 75, and then we get to do this, and then we get to do this, and then we get to trade a handful of these in to really ramp this up. I am so stoked for this. Again, I have said this, and I'll continue to say this. It is really hard as we get through the season to not it's really hard as we get through the season to not want to do these. We're gonna do 104 openings, so that's 10 of 10 plus 4 more. So really quickly, not to keep you in suspense at all, but I want to take a look here. We have some great mercenaries. We're really looking to get leveled up. Hopefully I can get Connor all the way up to level 50. That would be pretty cool. We'll probably just almost guarantee to do this today, which will be a nice upgrade. Really, I'm hoping that we can pick up some Lemmy contracts, but we need a handful of these in order to get him up past level 40. We need to get really lucky. In order to get this, we would need 3 of him, which seems a little bit of a stretch. We got Chris as well. I'm going to definitely be putting in some levels with Chris. So I'm hoping that between Chris and Connor, we can get some things going there. And then honestly, on our free-to-play series, we have Officer Murphy, who has turned out to be pretty solid. We'll see, though. We need 1 of him in order to get him up above level 30. We're kind of in the same boat for a few additional characters. Jack of all trades, we need 1 more in order to get him leveled up. And then we can do some other things. We could also see about getting Godfrey here. We need him 1 time to at least open him up, but not super concerned about that. I don't think, again, that's not going to help us with expedition progress. At this point, we're pretty well sold into these 3, 4 maybe characters for us to utilize. So that's where we're sitting at. Let's get to cracking. I'm really excited for this. Let's see how we can do here. So we need lots of stripes. We need a whole boatload of stripes. And we're looking like we're doing pretty good. We got some universals. We got some other ones. So happy with that. Okay, that's actually one of the contracts that we needed. So we can get him leveled up, which is really good. So that's a big win right there. Although just a regular character, that's a big W for us. I feel like we have a lot of Rachel. There's another one. Okay. We're going to need them eventually as we look to continue to level these mercenaries up. Curious when we're going to spike our very rare here. This will put us just about halfway. We had opened some already prior to the 100 guarantee, so there's Jack again. Okay, Tucker. 2 Tucker. I feel like he could be pretty good for his DPS. That's kind of interesting that we got 2. We're really kind of stacking up some Jack here in terms of contracts. Okay. I don't know. I actually don't know if we're going to need more of these, but I guess we'll find out here, hopefully. We should definitely find out. So, Connor, this might be good. We may need this. I'm not sure. All right, we're getting towards the end here. Allison, okay. I'm happy to be picking up these mercenaries because, again, we're going to need the contracts. At some point, we get to the point where we have to just keep upgrading folks and spending our things wisely. Okay, there's a Karma. We got one, and we got it, and it's Lemmy. Let's go. Let's go. 1 of 3 down. That's huge. Of all of the ones to get, this is the one that we need the most. I think this, if we can get Lemmy leveled up into the 40s, I really do think that's when we'll start to see some solid progression. That was right at about the 100 mark. We didn't really spike anything earlier than that. We'll open the last 4 here. All right. Okay, I'm honestly pretty happy. I really am. I'm pretty pleased with what we're able to do. We do have 3 Connor contracts. Let's get him to 50. Gonna get him to 50. That's what we're doing here. This maxes him. Firm, and then we need 5 to get him up to level 60. Level 50 is big, so it was good that we picked it up. I kind of had a feeling that that was going to be the case where we needed a handful more. 5 is a lot. We have 3 of them, so hopefully we can find some more of him here in the near future, because I think getting him even more leveled up, but his stats are solid. His stat line is really, really solid. You know, we have 6 Tucker, we have 8 Rachel. We really might want to look at leveling Rachel up just because we'd be able to move her through these levels pretty quickly. We got 1 of the Lemmy contracts that we need. We got Chris that we need to level up here. We have 136 gifted stripes. Wow. Okay, well, that's going to be good. We have 116 universals. That's pretty crazy when you go to look at it. And Jack of all trades here, we have 5 now, so we can upgrade him past. And we get his new skill. I forgot about this. We unlock his new skill. Oh, we might have to try this. That's really interesting. The ability to slow enemies down. What I'm scared about is the trade-off on DPS here. Because Lemmy does give us a lot at 86. His is at 43. But again, his ability to essentially slow targets, then slow them down, and deal damage. Jack might be the guy. Jack may be the diamond in the rough here for us to get some progression. Let's see what else we have here. We're stacking up some good contracts here to get some folks leveled up. We have 9 contracts for Liberty. That's pretty crazy. Okay, here's what I want to do. Let's just get... We're just going to full send. We're going to get 2 levels here for him. I might even do a 3rd level. That would get him to 47. That's pretty big. That's pretty big. And then honestly, Jack, I think here, let's just get you leveled up a bit, Jack. Let's do the 62. And then let's get you leveled up to at least 43. 51 damage versus 86. His armor's way better. He has significantly more health. This might be the trade-off that we make here. And then Chris, sir, I'm getting you. We're full selling on this. Full send. To get you upgraded. That puts you at 47. We have one of the 5 contracts we will need for him. But he's coming in. He's got some solid stat lines here, too. I almost want to do 50 universal stripes and get Jack up to 44, but I feel like it probably makes more sense. Let's just level Chris up one more time. We're just using him up. We got him at 48. This is a solid. We got some solid, a solid team here. Solid team. Let's get into some expeditions. See if we can pick up any progression here today. What are we hoping for? Again, really we're hoping for, I do need resin. That would help me. This would be a nice daily reward to get to. Springs is cool. There's some other good stuff. Extra asbestos and motor oil probably is nice. Obviously, if we could push to get this finished, that would be huge, because 2 extra daily resin would be really big. I doubt we get to that point, but let's see how we set up here. Threats, we've got armored zombie, sturdy equipment from the past life, decreases damage from melee weapons. It's auto squad. I feel like let's give this a run. We've got Connor. We got Chris leveled up. So we're going to be better from that perspective. Let's see how we do here. I really do. If this doesn't work out, I'm going to try Jack. Because I think his passive ability might be really good. We'll have to just wait and see on that. But hit him here. Overheated. I did not intend to do that. Was not paying attention. Turret down. Let's get this ramped up. I want to make use, whenever they get the defense debuff, I really want to try to make use of that as best we can. Connor's really, he's just tanking. He's tanking so hard, and that's so important. Like, I can't undervalue how good it is that he can just sit there and just eat damage. Especially for Lemmy. I really do think if we had Lemmy leveled up in a meaningful way, like, he just literally ate that. Like, that's wild to me. He literally just ate that. We can give him some support here. Oh, that Suicide Zombie is literally going to win us this round. That was the MVP of this. That Suicide Zombie was the MVP of killing those guys. I still think we probably win that. But the fact that that blew up and killed that group of zombies is so good. Oh, that's so good. That's so funny to me. Oh, that was huge. I did not mean to overheat. I really try not to do that. So far, this has not seemed too bad. Getting the stuns. Connor's getting to use his ability a lot, which is usually pretty good for us. Man, I was right there. Again, sometimes it's a trade-off of trying to just kill a zombie. Obviously, keeping consistent DPS is important. All right, now that it's just the two of them here, though. I don't know if Connor can... I don't get the sense Connor's going to be able to tank this. I think he's just going to be out damaged here. Let's see. I'm going to try Jack. I think this could be really good. Could be really interesting, but it could be really good. I think the ability to slow the enemies down is going to be huge. Let's assemble a squad here. Let me swap him. How much does this change? So gear score is 36,657. It really doesn't change very much. Okay. Let's try this. I don't know that I like Chris getting impacted, but I'm really curious to see how this this barbed wire works and what extra benefits this provides for us. And again, we are trading off some DPS, but that's actually kind of interesting. I feel like they took a good amount of damage running through these. Maybe not. I feel like him getting leveled up would be pretty big. So the good part is Jack can really kind of eat a lot of damage. No, he died. He died before getting his skill off. Really stinks. I'm feeling the lack of damage here from this. I will say that. Dude, they absolutely demolished this wall. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, they absolutely creamed that wall. Yeah, that was actually pretty close. I really do wonder, getting Jack of all trades leveled up, having a little bit of extra damage on him, a little bit more health, so that his barbed wire is more impactful, I do feel like could be pretty solid. But I also wonder, pairing him up, maybe doing him instead of Chris with the gas could be pretty interesting. I need to look to see who has more. Let's just look really quick. I need to see who has more health in this regard. So Chris is at 23,363, which is a lot, by the way. He's at 17,802. I'd really be curious to see if we got Jack leveled up the additional 5 levels Chris is at, what that would look like. The difference ends up being is his damage is so bad. Chris does put out a pretty good amount of DPS for us. Now, granted, armor definitely takes the cake here. That's really what Jack is designed around. I really need more of a damage specialist. So somebody even like Tucker probably, until we can get the contracts for Lemmy. I mean, you take a look, we have 178 Daredevil stripes that we're stacking up. And it's like, I could use these. I could use these on, for instance, Liberty if we wanted to do that. Just not super... Just not, you know, I don't have a ton of experience because we really, that's the problem. I can't go test the combinations. Not doing Rust. Allison could be another interesting one. See, she could be really interesting. She could pump out some DPS. We got one of her contracts, but again, I'd be getting her to level 40. And, you know, maybe we end up doing that. I'm curious to see if I just full send all of these. I get her to 38. Almost 39 by just dumping all of these in there. It's so tough. It's so tough because stripes and all these things, how quickly they got used. Just how quickly they got used for that in our level ups here. All right, let's go ahead and let's see. We tried a few of those levels. We got a little bit of progress. Let's go ahead and see if we can get this one knocked out. I actually want to look at something really fast. We have not a ton of space in here. I'm going to take this resin right now. And going to delete. I'm going to delete these bricks just for a little bit of room. Same thing probably with this. And probably with this. All right. Just wanted to make sure. Just wanted to make sure that we didn't accidentally get some rewards that we couldn't utilize. So I want to get these going. Let's jump over here. Oh, sorry, Pupper. I didn't mean to lock your head in the door. No doggy doors in these doors. This would be pretty cool to get 6 captain cards. Let's go ahead and assemble our squad. All right, this is the same thing, and we get Raging Zombie. Okay. Let's see. I feel pretty good about this one. I think anytime our gear score is generally in the right ballpark, we're usually okay for this. Usually. This is my core team. Which I don't think this is a bad team either. I think there's some synergies for all of them that they play off of, which is really nice. Let this drop in, and then we're just going to crunch. We have to be a big help with these guys because they essentially just, to a certain extent, almost become like unkillable. Like, we don't... Connor's just getting freaking eaten, mostly because of this guy. It's not even, I feel like, that these guys do a ton of damage. Try to help chop this guy down. All right. The tough part is he's almost dead. And now he's dead. And he's dead, and we're dead. Yeah. This is where a Tucker would be really critical because high DPS for single shots, right? And so this is where Lemmy is hurting us in this specific instance, again, it's like Malison. Do we spend those? Do we get her leveled up? But she's in the same boat where she has really high DPS. We're getting no squad perks if we do this. I don't know. I don't know what to do there. I don't know what to do there because most of the challenge we're having is those raging zombies with their ability to heal. Maybe we don't use the turret. Maybe that's the play. Maybe we hit him with the juice here. Hit him with this. And I just don't use the turret. Like, see, he's just healing through. He's just healing through the damage that we're putting on him because he's not being focused on. This is a really tough level. This is, I think, one of those problems where it's just, I think it's too specific to the team that you need. And if you don't have that team leveled up, you're just not beating this. We're just not beating that. Now, if we had, again, I think if we had like Tucker, for instance, there leveled up and was a part of our squad, I think this plays out totally differently. With his ability to just, again, punch through high levels of damage. And we could level him up. I mean, we can't, because we don't have the stripes, because we spent them all. Spent them all leveling him up. But we could get him into the 40s, which would be pretty good. Gosh, I would really love to see these guys. I mean, 60's the max. Huge gear score. Interesting. Again, I think he could be pretty cool. I think his ability to get aim shot here and it reset his cooldown is also really interesting. But it's looking like that's probably the progress we're going to get, which feels crazy for opening up all of these contracts. We did get some really good progression in terms of leveling some folks up. So I am very, very happy about that. We have, what, one contract we can turn in here. So that part is good. That part is good. I am happy that we got that one level complete because I do need some of the resin here. So that's going to help us pretty significantly. Unfortunately, no real progress here on expeditions. We'll have to just play up again. We're going to just probably move through this next season, continue to stock some things up. We'll see what the next kind of update brings, if that brings any opportunities here. And we'll just keep working through. The hope here again is that we can start getting closer to the finish line on a handful of these. Again, I would love to see a world in which we got a whole bunch of weapon crates. And I think we look to probably diversify here a little bit in terms of the mercenaries that we're putting some contracts into and getting some folks leveled up. I think we have to do that in order to have some success, especially with a few of these different levels. So some settlement progress here to come soon on the channel. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for cracking all these mercenary contracts, getting some progression going as well. I hope you enjoyed this one. I really do. I talk so much about, I love season end. I love what it brings. I hope these videos are joyful. That's the word I'm going to make up and use. I hope you enjoy them. I hope they're fun to watch. And I hope they're a little bit helpful as well. So let me know how your season end is going and how your season start is up to as well. And again, we'll flash some socials, like, comment, subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, help us get to the 10K mark. That's our goal for the year. We do appreciate all the support on the channel. In addition to subscribing, the other best ways to help us out, go check out some of the other videos on the channel. We have a free-to-play series for Last Day on Earth, Wasteland Survival Guide, which is a deep dive on mechanics in different locations. Continuing to add to that. So as some of these seasonal events come up and you're looking for maybe some help to get a little bit of additional progress, or if you've got a little bit of a trouble spot, we may have it covered or soon to be covered here on the channel that hopefully can be helpful for you. We have our raid playlist as well, so tons and tons of Last Day on Earth content for you to enjoy. So be sure to check it out. Click on some videos, share it with some friends, and help us grow our community. We've got links in the description, Discord, all that good stuff. We've got a Last Day on Earth channel, help you keep up to date with any of the news or fun things that we post in there. So be sure to stop over and check that out as well. With that, close it out. Doc Average Gamer, guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you next one. Peace.